question everything, trust nothing, except for your boy CryptoKeeper. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. It's Monday. It's going to be a fun day. We have got the final five. Actually, four of the five are backstage right now. I'll bring them up here in just a minute. But welcome to Crypto Wars. Welcome to specifically the show today, which is Trading Wars. If it's your first time here, I want to shout out a special welcome to you. I'll get into the chat here in a minute. But Trading Wars is a show that ultimately brings the best traders on in the business and puts them in shitty situations. We put them in situations where, hey, I wouldn't suggest trading under these circumstances, but hey, here we are. We want to see what they can do in bad spots. And so ultimately, we force them to trade. I'm saying, hey, listen, you know what? Here's a chart. Here's some money. Y'all trade. And so I want to shout out my sponsors, first of all, right quick before I pull everybody up. Shout out to CoinW. They are the exchange who has provided all of the liquidity for the traders. I personally am sponsored by CryptoWarz, is sponsored by CoinW. The individual traders are not. So just giving you guys a heads up there. And then Validity. I have partnered with Validity. I absolutely love them. If you guys are not doing something beneficial with your Ethereum, check out Validity. It's always outpacing ETH. It will put you in a good position. Not financial advice, but hey, don't screw around with just letting ETH sit and do nothing. And then don't be silly. Don't be stupid. Use high IQ. Use it as an indicator along with Confluence and some other things that you have going on that works for you as you trade. Apologies. I got a little text message coming here, and it's actually Bullish. He will be on here shortly, so he's running a little bit late. But let me jump into the chat, and then I'll bring everybody up. The traders backstage, I know you guys can hear me. You are free to trade, so do your thing. Who was first in the chat today? Jay, good to see you. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Eggs, graduation, and airplanes. So eggs, graduations, and airplanes. Yeah, I'm missing this. I'm probably just not thinking outside the box here. But let's go. I'm glad that you're here, Jay. Somebody's going to tell me how stupid I am for not pulling this one, but I'm missing it. Okay, so somebody help me when they come up. You guys can think on that one. Gazgano in the house. Good to see you. Crypto Independent says, I actually got a notification. Yes. Crypto Independent, good to see you. We were talking about that backstage a few minutes ago. Coin Operator, here we go. Love this trading show. Trade Intuition in the house. Good to see you as always. Sophisticated dirtbag fly fishing. Glad to see you. Hopefully you're out in the river trading and fishing at the same time, because that'd be a great thing to do. And Darren does things. Darren, do your thing on the show today. I appreciate you for being here. Burke is in the house. Caffeinated Crypto, as always. Caffeinated Crypto, they beat you to the punch today. You are not first. L. Jones in the house. We got French Toaster, guys. We've got a lot of people in here, and I'm glad that each and every one of you is here. So thank you for the support. All right. If you're not already following myself, if you're not subscribed, if you don't have on the bell notifications, fix all of those problems. Make sure to also follow all the traders on here. There's a reason that they have been selected to trade. And if you want to get involved, if you want to be on the show next season, sign up either under myself or one of the traders that I'm going to be bringing up here shortly and make yourself some money. There's over 40K worth of money available for you to grab, courtesy of CoinW. All right. First man on the show, OC Guy. What's up, brother?
Not much. Doing fantastic. Already looking for a couple of entries here. I'm looking at Solana. So it was moving out throughout the weekend, and now it's retracing. So I'm just waiting to see like if it does break some trend lines. Going for some soft order blocks there. So yeah, warming up for the upcoming finals.
Checking out some Solana. Next up, the myth, the legend, Drew Wolfer. Drew, how are you, good sir?
Got to get my stuff out, bro.
There he is.
Bam, we're Viking today.
Dude,
Viking,
you have
baby.
more like set gear for videos than I've probably ever seen. I think that's a different sword than you showed last time. It's definitely a different shield than you showed last time.
100%. And we'll bust out the samurai sword next week if I make it. But yeah, man, love it. Everything's good, man. I'm looking at Bitcoin short right now because we kind of went below a short term. I pulled a couple of short-term fibs on like the hour, and yeah, there's a little bit of resistance there that we just hit, and I'm probably going to set my stop loss up to where those resistances are. But I'm trying to keep it kind of like simple. You know, as simple as key in my opinion for these trading strategies. I think you can make a lot of money off of Bitcoin. I've actually done it before. I took an account one time from like, I think it was like 3K up to like 40 some K. Literally only trading Bitcoin. with like 20x or less leverage. So I'm gonna stick to the basics.
Okay, cool. I'm going to get into actually pulling up a chart here in just a minute myself while you guys start trading. Let me pull up the other traders right quick. We have Johnny on the spot. Johnny Crypto, good to see you, brother.
What's up, guys? How you doing? All
glad
the way
you're here,
from
brother.
Honolulu. So
Honolulu. I love it. Look at that. That's dedication, guys. Listen, the man is on vacation. He's got on his hater blockers. He's walking and he's trading, and I love it. Bullish Trader.
actually,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Johnny. What were you gonna say?
no, I was saying I'm actually 4 miles into my 8-mile run. So
Oh, wow.
we'll stop and do some trading. So
All right.
anyway,
I like
I'm here.
I'm glad that you're here. Bullish Trader. Good to see you, bro. How you doing?
Yo, what up, what up, what up?
Yo. Everybody shout out to Bullish Trader. Prayers going out to you. I know your back's hurting, dude. I hope that feels better soon, that you, get that feeling better, dude, because that is no fun. No fun. Who else we got? Oh, yeah. Backstage to mess with everybody to see who he's going to be against on Thursday. TradeFly, for those of you that don't know, Thursday is the 1v1. So 2 people are going to disappear today. Actually, one of which is going to disappear. One of which is going to go against TradeFly on Thursday. And next week will be the finals. TradeFly, what's your word of warning for whoever's coming against you on Thursday?
It's actually been all fun. Every time someone comes on, we've actually just been spitting some alpha and mixing it up. I've been taking the friendly approach, I'll say. I've been very open with my trades, and so far it has worked out quite well. So
Yeah,
as usual, I'm here just to watch my my competition here and mix it up a little bit. So
see what they got going on. And TradeFly doesn't have on his hater blockers today.
Not
because
today. Not
you know
today.
what, he's just in chill mode, ready to rock out. So Crypto Fam, again, if you haven't followed all of these traders, fix that problem. It's a simple one. I've got their links down below the stream. I'm excited to get into it today. Interested to see what people are trading. I do want to pull up 2 things while the traders are kind of getting situated into trades, and then we'll dive in and see what they are doing. I'm going to share my screen right quick. Take a look at what I'm seeing. I heard actually somebody address it. I think it was Drew. Drew brought it up, but let me pull this up. So looking at the Bitcoin, we are ultimately, I think he was talking about some resistance. So depending on what you're looking at, I have a point of control at about 63. Where are we at? Like, let me see here. About 63,734. And we just hit right below that and dumped back down to about 62.8 right now. So I'm interested to see what that does. I have basically two different levels that I'm really looking at. It's a 60,899 if we're going towards the downside, and about 63 to 64 for the upside, at least during the show. So I'll be interested to see what that looks like. That is from 2 volume profiles, one being the last couple of days and the other being from over the last week and a half or so. So I'm interested to see what happens there. And then, as always, let's take a look at the overall crypto markets. The bubbles tell me that Pepe is rocking out, that Floki is rocking out, Whiff and Bonk and Shib and Near and Safe. And as always, well, hold on. It was. Where did it go? Ton was up. I know it's still up. Where's Ton? Oh, yeah, Ton right over here. Up 5%. Things have been rocking out there. I do want to say, we're not talking about meme coins on here, but we are, because you know what? You can't trade it on this stream, but my Trump meme coin, that's right, Tonald, is ripping. It was up 107% yesterday. So I looked at I actually opened a portfolio, guys, that I don't look at that often. It's my Ton coin portfolio, but also within that portfolio has my Tonald in there. And I opened it up and it was thousands and thousands of dollars larger than the last time I looked at it. I got a text that said, "Hey bro, check your Ton." And I was like, "Oh, nice." So excited about that, because the rest of the market has not been exactly favorable. My little sister texted me and was telling me she should have taken her profits and went out to eat with the kiddos or something. I don't know. I told her, I said, listen, be patient. Okay. Be patient. It's going to get there. All right. Let's talk about trading, guys. What is going on the home front here? Who is in a trade right now? All right, Drew, let's start with you. What do you got going on? You want to pull it up? You want to share it? What do you got?
100%.
Okay.
I'm eating some of these GFBs,
GFB?
gluten-free brothers or something. I don't care about gluten. They're just, the ingredients are actually really good in this. So I highly recommend it. Yeah, I'm actually already down like $11,
Okay.
but it is what it is. I'm going to share really quick.
Okay. Yeah. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. Let's
So,
see what you got.
We're right here. I've got another position that I'm trying to open right around the 62,850 range. I'm hoping that we can break kind of this little uptrend, right? Because we're setting higher highs and lower lows, right? Or higher highs and higher lows. But we came down here and tried to test this, and I'm almost betting that in the next preceding, I don't know, few candles, if we get rejected right here at this little resistance level, which is this little green level, if we bounce off of this, we might come down right here to the 62.2 range. That's what I'm hoping for. Obviously, I'm going to set a stop loss just so I don't get wrecked and kill the gains that I have. But yeah, other than that, that's kind of where I'm at, man. I've just drew a couple of short-term fibs on the 1 hour and called it a day.
Trying to see which direction these markets are headed. Well, good luck to you, Drew. I hope that everybody does well in their trading ventures today. Who else is in a trade right now?
I'm currently, I went and took an Ethereum long.
Okay.
And we're bouncing off a little bit of support around 2,950. Unfortunately, when you zoom in, it looks like we've got some engulfing candles. So I think we may break below, but I'm already locked into the long, and I'm down about 25 bucks right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to wait it out to see if I get stopped out. If I get stopped out, then maybe I'll rethink about where the trend is going. I entered it. The reason why is because it looked like we had a decent level of support, almost like a upwards flag, but we broke through it. So I should have gone actually short. But
let me ask you something, Johnny. I've noticed that I try to pay attention to what everybody's doing, and I've noticed that you like to trade Ethereum. Is there a reason that you like to trade Ethereum? Some people like Bitcoin, some people like just doing, all sorts of wild alts, but I've noticed you do a lot of Ethereum trades. Are you just comfortable with ETH? You know how it moves? Like, what is it?
Just the numbers speak to me, and the charts seem to follow Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So I know relatively where it's going to go, because like whenever I've traded meme coins, you could have like a perfect setup, and it just the pattern doesn't work out. Yeah, it's a total kind of pump and dump. So Ethereum, I can keep my stops. If you're trading with less money, I can trade more Ethereum. At least in my brain, it seems like that. So that's the reason why I pick Ethereum. Okay. Nothing super fancy. If I've got more money in the account, I'll trade some more Bitcoin. But I like kind of going back and forth. Yeah. Ethereum is pretty much the go-to though.
I like ETH because for the same reason that you do have more, usually a little bit more price action, able to do a bigger entry as Johnny was just saying. So that's definitely part of it. And then I like it as well because I'm comfortable with Bitcoin. So I'm with you on that. I feel like the price action, although lagging, can be pretty decently predictable overall, at least statistically in the history it has been. So I definitely like to look at ETH as well. Is anybody looking at any low cap stuff yet? Just a reminder before anybody answers that. Two things. One, $5,000 is on the line. If you guys want your names on the wheel for Flipper Hodl, toss in those super chats. It's one way that you can support the channel. So I appreciate all the love. I'm going to 5X any gifting that we do today. Any gifting that you guys do, I'm 5Xing your name onto this wheel. So throwing that out there. And then secondly, I had one more thing. Yep, brain fart. So not going to go with that. Who is in a trade looking at? Oh, I know what I was going to say. Crap coins. That's right. We do have the wheel at the midway point today. We're going to run one wheel. There's a lot less people on the show since we're getting down to the end. So we're going to run the wheel at about 1:45. The show goes till 2:30, and it's going to be a $2,000 trade. However they get there, whether it's 1,000 at 2x or whether it's $100 at 20x, however the traders get there. If they are in the bottom two, they are going to be on the hot seat. They're going to be in well, no, TradeFly's in purgatory. They're going to be in the gulag. If you like Call of Duty, that's where they're going to be. They're going to be in the gulag. So who's trading anything? Anybody trading any low cap stuff?
I'm not trading a low cap. I got some quick for you though.
Sure.
Oh, go ahead, dude.
What did you say, TradeFly?
Oh no, I was just going to add a little confluence to what you were looking at.
See it.
You said there was a resistance level somewhere around, I think 63 something, but if you look at the 4 hour as well, you got the 200 SMA, which has actually been providing resistance all the way down as Bitcoin's been moving down and right. So that actually would be, you know, pretty much a key area that I'm looking at. Then you got the point of control, which is kind of updated within the last couple of days as price has been moving down and right as well. So definitely a few things lining up there, and that just kind of adds to what you were looking at. And then the other thing I got is what you were struggling with, that little icon or the emoji. That's actually spaghetti, and that's for OC guy. Everyone posts that in our chat for Mexican spaghetti, because when he does,
it was eggs. It was eggs, right?
Oh, it was eggs? It was spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm going back up to it. I'm pulling it up. This right
spaghetti.
here is spaghetti.
That's spaghetti.
Oh, it is. I can see it. It's a plate.
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on a second. So it's spaghetti. It is some graduation caps, and it's a jet. So give it to me. What is it? Finish it.
All right. So the spaghetti is for OC guy, because when he does his TA, it's like literally lines just all over he gets into engineering.
Okay.
Like it's Mexican spaghetti.
Okay.
And then the caps, alumni, like that's, you know, for
Right.
our channel. And then the planes are for me. Yeah.
For you flying them drones, son. All right, cool. Interesting. I did not know those looked like eggs to me, but now that you point that out, I look a little bit closer. Good call. Those are not eggs. Those are spaghetti. Bullish. I heard you start to chime in, brother. Kind of cut you off a little bit. I apologize. What do you got going on, brother?
In the ETH short, looking just to kind of hold it, see if it runs throughout the show. 29.32 looks like a spot it wants to move down to, but I don't know. I literally played ETH throughout the night.
Okay.
So kind of, I don't know. I honestly don't know right now. I got in super early, like 2 o'clock this morning, in a fucking big long on Ethereum, cashed out this morning. So I don't know if I'm bullish on the upside during market hours, at least while the stock market's open. I feel like we're going to get a little downside, kind of wash sideways, and probably move into a better trading opportunity later tonight after our market closes around 8 o'clock. Doesn't look too promising for any crazy volatile action, I would say, while we're on the show.
Okay. Bullish, for those of you that don't know, obviously does a ton in crypto, all over the place, got his hands in everything, mining, you name it. He's doing it. We do some business and stuff together, but he's also very well versed in the stock market. So for those of you that are not following Bullish, make sure to check him out over on X, giving out lots of good alpha over there. And I think I don't think people give enough credence to how important the stock market is in the crypto markets right now. Like, I think too often people get so lasered in on just crypto, and there's so much more there that needs to be paid attention to. Just like when I talk about macroeconomics and what's happening worldwide and what's happening with actual money flow in traditional markets and blah. Sometimes I think people get like kind of wah, just talk to me about crypto. But the reality is all of these things are important in tying in what does happen overall in crypto as a risk on asset, which is what everybody is, actively involved with and trading. So shout out to you if you're paying attention to more than just the crypto space, for sure. Gazgano wants to know, is the CoinW comp still on? Maybe we'll jump in if there's time left. The leaderboard is not too far yet. Yeah, Gazgano, check this out. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you a little background. I wasn't gonna show anybody this, but since you asked, it is still open, right? So you can jump up under my link or somebody else's link, whatever you want to do. You're supporting us either way. And the leading person on my leaderboard, right? I'm gonna give you guys some background right now. The leader on my leaderboard in the background is negative. So that will tell you that TradeFly is actually leading the way. His crew is leading the way. I don't think I might have told him this. Maybe I didn't. If I didn't, TradeFly, your people are on top, and your top two traders are both in the positive. One of them's very slightly positive. The other one's up, 5%. So for those of you that were thinking about getting in and trying to make some money, I'm going to tell you right now, the door is wide freaking open. Everybody seems to be, this has been a tough market to make money in. And so all of the different traders, it was TradeFly, myself, and then Jenna X, who is, no longer with us. God rest her soul. All right. No, she's not dead. I'm kidding. And we were the top three, and ultimately TradeFly's people were the only two that were in the positive. So yeah, there's definitely opportunity to get in. And Clay the Great, what's up, brother? He says his trades keep getting stomped out. pretty decent, but lately it's been terrible. I'm going back to the trap house. Yeah, Clay, that's definitely great advice for anybody. You know what? Why are we trading? Why aren't we selling dope? That's just fantastic, dude. Definitely. Thank you for spreading the gospel here on the show.
Pick me up. Pick me up.
So yeah. No, I have seen and heard a lot of people, you know, I keep my ear close to the street, as it were, in the crypto space and trading specifically. Am I wrong, guys, in the fact that trading's been tough recently? Like, I think personally, this is my personal thought. I was talking about this for the last year. I think that now that the big boys and girls are here, I think that they are playing the same type of games that they play in the stock market. And I think crypto people are going to have to get used to some changes happening, as it were, with how the markets move. I think that there's actively changes that are happening because when the big money, the real big money comes in, they are able to move these markets in ways that you might not anticipate and you might not have seen prior to. Do I have people agree with me, disagree with me? What are your thoughts?
I almost agree with you on everything because we're like-minded, but I think I disagree on that. I don't think institutional money owns enough market in the crypto space to have that effect. I still think, you know, the market's based off the Hindenburg news, man. You know, whatever's bad goes down, whatever's good just goes down. You know what I'm saying? You just got to make sure you find your right entry at the bottom before it goes back up. I don't think institutions control even a fraction of what people think they might control. It's just too big of an industry right now.
But
right?
they own 10.33% of the total supply of Bitcoin. The ETFs do.
Well, yeah, but you got to understand, like that's one token. That's like, you know, that's like saying BlackRock owns 10% of the S&P 500. Fucking cool. You got the NASDAQ. You literally have S&P. You have fucking Russell 2000. You know what I'm saying?
But let me pull back. Let me push back. Bitcoin is 1.205 trillion of the 2.3 trillion, and they own 10% of that. That's a big chunk, bro. It is. I don't know.
They own 10%. They own 1%. 10.
I'm looking at it right now. It's 10. They own 10%. They own 2,170,327 Bitcoin, or 10.33% of the supply.
God damn, they've been buying up a lot.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
But I know what you're saying. I get the idea of what you're saying. Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
They own 10% of one of million tokens. They like, maybe they can control BTC, but like, you know what? So I guess I would agree to disagree because you're right. They're going to control what people are brainwashed to think, right? So now you have 99.9% of America brainwashed to think the only way into Bitcoin is through an ETF. So yes, you're right. Every 99.9% of the Americans, which is 99.9% of our country, that's brainwashed. 110%, I would say they are definitely controlled in the ETF market. As far as not your keys, not your crypto, they do not control that. That is not manipulated by them. You know what I mean?
Yep, for sure. No,
that sounds better. That sounds better. I put it in a better way.
But the market does a lot of times follow Bitcoin, right? So it's kind of like the reason why they want to control large influencers, right? They want to control the Cristiano Ronaldos of the world, the Kevin Harts of the world, people that have massive followings that everything else follows them, right? Trendsetters, right? So if you control the biggest of all of them, right? Then you can influence everything under it with those billions and trillions worth of dollars, right?
Right.
So that's where I agree with Keeper almost categorically on that, because of the fact that when you control the biggest guy, everybody else kind of falls in line. And if everything else follows Bitcoin, obviously there's your outliers, right? Some things pump when Bitcoin dumps. I get that 110%, right?
Yeah.
But the overarching factor that we consider, like, oh, this is a bull market. Oh, this is a bear market. How do we base that? Do we base it on
Bitcoin.
Pepe? Nope.
No.
We base it on Bitcoin, right? Yeah. So that's why I think that's like the main point to illustrate, is that if you can control that big one, you can influence all the other ones without having to have operational control over them.
And I think it'll be interesting to see.
I think that's my
Bullish.
personal opinion. I think that's and not, this is nothing to anybody that's speaking right now. I'm speaking in general. I think that is ill-minded thinking. And that type of thinking is what is the reason why people think that these institutions can control crypto, because they think they do. And because that's it. That's all it is a thought. Because think about it like this. Yeah, Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin goes down, quote unquote, the market tends to follow it. But dude, you can refresh your screen and there's 400 altcoins 400%ing at that same time.
Yep.
So it's a narrative. It's a narrative.
Yeah, but
They
I mean,
want to
think
control
of
you.
think of Grayscale, think of iTrust, think of all the other ones that BlackRock has a speed dial on that they own. I don't know. I think what is it? Grayscale owns something like 300,000 Bitcoin as well. So there's another 3% of the market right there with their spot ETF. I just think that
and
the little
also
guy's
you have to
never
take
gonna
into
win.
account just to kind of like give some credit to Bullish Trader. I do think that what you're saying is valid, but what we also have to understand is that if the masses are thinking that, right, we have to understand, and you understand it because you stated it, right? The masses are brainwashed, right?
For
so
sure.
if they're the ones that are like aping into this and doing this, and they're saying, oh, this is just the way that it is, and they're not going to change their tune to it, then we have to almost like predict that that's exactly what's going to happen, right? Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, it's like the everyday person, like we're always talking about, in that particular mind, they think that BlackRock and these people control the market, right? They might control Bitcoin. I mean, 10%, that's a solid amount of supply, but there's 90% of retail and other whales that are probably a bunch of degenerates that were, you know, got bought Bitcoin when it was 3 cents on the dollar. You know what I mean? So it's like, I still feel like a bunch of degens own more supply needed to control the future of Bitcoin as of today. Now, I'm not very bullish on BlackRock buying up miners and them really trying to eat up Bitcoin the way they are. You know, I'm on the fence about it. I'm bullish because, like, yeah, bro, that makes me feel like digital fucking gold is a real thing now. And like the world is understanding that. But then it's also like, I'm really bearish on it because now we're just getting into the same position that we've been fighting in the stock market. At least I have for 15 years. I'm a retail trader. It doesn't matter how good I do. Like, I don't have $100 million quadrillion to go move the market however I want. So I have to play. I have to play the way the big boys play. I cannot play the way I want to play like you can in meme coins, altcoins, and things of that nature. And that's kind of what they're starting to do, I believe, with Bitcoin. Bullish the fact that they're not approving the ETH ETF right away. Very bullish on that. I would like to see ETH hit an all-time high before that happens, before they start destroying it like they are Bitcoin. So, you know, I think it's a tough type of decision, right? It's like, yeah, we all wanted this. We wanted the mass adoption, right? But now it's here, and now we're all fucking bitching about how institutions are controlling the money. So it's like, it's a catch-22, right? We all were like, yeah, mass adoption. We need it. Now it's here. Now nobody wants it because now you got big institutions controlling your financial future again. You know what I mean? So it's like, the world keeps rotating themselves back into the same fucking position. They have something great. They make a lot of money. They want everybody to adopt it. Then it gets regulated. And then you fucking right back where you were when it was great, right? Because now you have to go find something else that's great. It's just a vicious cycle, right? And the more this cycle gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and the more institutions buy more and more of the big cap cryptos, the more and more and more you're just fighting the market again. You're not your keys, not your wallet guy. You're none of that. You're literally just, you might as well just go over to Webull and buy some Bitcoin because you don't own it anymore. You know what I mean?
I think that I agree with a lot of that too. And because we have the knowledge that we do have, because they are here and we're all actively trying to, like this was said in the chat, we're all just a squirrel trying to get a nut, right? That's ultimately everybody is chasing after the same thing, which is gains. And if the, you know, we talk about trading as it's a numbers game. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It is basically, hey, if 100 people are looking at these types of setups, and this is because it's crazy, because think about it. all 5 of you will give me similar numbers, but then tell me different ways that you got to it, right? So there's all these different things going on that are giving very similar numbers. Well, if you guys are all trading off of said similar numbers, that does 2 things. 1, it can fulfill that prophecy. 2, it can allow some of the bigger money to play games because they're looking at the same thing you are. So it's always that cat and mouse game. And so I'll just be interested to see as we continue to grow, as we continue to go from 2 trillion to 3 trillion to 5 trillion to $10 trillion, what that looks like. Like, are traders going to continue to be able to trade the way that I'll just be interested to see it. Will they be able to continue to do the same type of stuff, or does it bring about a whole new kind of game that everybody's played, a little shell game where they're moving things around, trying to be as make as much money as humanly possible? I'll be really interested to see what that looks like.
100%.
I don't.
Hey, can I kind of like complain about something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Share my screen.
If it's about fees, no. If it's about anything else,
it's not about fees. It's not about fees, I promise. All right, so I want people to see. All right, this is my trade, whatever, right? It's like it's profitable barely right now. It's like $20. Okay. So let's go to my open orders that I put in like almost 13 minutes ago.
Okay.
I was trying to get out at 62,586.13, right? Okay. Just arbitrary. Set it a few cents out. Even set it a couple of dollars above where I wanted it to be, right?
Yeah.
Let's look at the bottom of this previous 5-minute candle. 62,586.60 friggin' 7, bro. 54 cents, dude.
54 cents.
64 cents, bro. And I would have been out and flipped. And oh, dude, this always happens to me. That's why I was asking OC guy. I'm like, dude, how do you not get screwed by 18 cents, bro? Like, and think about how much 54 cents is in percentage wise of what Bitcoin
of what the trade or
worth.
Bitcoin is. Yes.
Good God, bro.
Nothing.
Like, frustrating.
But think about how much money, right? By you missing that trade by a fraction, and people time. Think about how much money is being made on the other side, right? Because you have the same person on the other side, right? There's a winner and a loser on each. Somebody that literally won that trade by 54 cents or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's just, yeah, it can be maddening though, dude. I used to, earlier this year, when I really started trading more and more, I swear sometimes it feels like, and you guys have been trading longer than me, so I'm just the host here, right? But I will tell you, sometimes it feels like, and I know I wasn't playing with big enough money for this to be a reality, but in my world, it felt like a reality. It felt like my stops and my take profits would get hunted down. I'm talking about it would drop down to my stop and bing, and then pop right back up, or it would go right up to my take profit and then blast it. Like, literally, if it was beneficial for me, it would play games, and it felt like that on a regular basis. I do know the market makers obviously are able to see the liquidity, and there's AI and all these other tools and this, that, and the other thing. So yeah, it's trading's tough. If anybody tells you trading isn't tough, they're fucking crazy. Excuse my mouth. They're crazy.
100%.
That's why I look at liquidity every morning. I look at where it's sitting.
What'd you say, TradeFly?
They can be manipulated on like a smaller time frame.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I always incorporate that into, finding confluence between support and resistance levels. And I say it every time: do not set your support or your stop loss or your take profit right at those numbers, because you're going to miss. So like, it's the maker's always going to get theirs. And I always look for a wick down to those areas where there's a lot of liquidity sitting. And that's something I always think about when I'm trading. Always.
Yeah, I call it 10 and 2. 10 and 2. Always your 10% should always acute for 2% loss. And by that I mean, if you want 10% of profit, set it for 2% under what you're going for, and you'll always hit.
Okay.
Does
it get what bullish? Are you saying it pushes it far enough away from the target that it gives the play? Is that what you're effectively saying?
What you're doing is you're setting yourself in between the buying and selling zone. So instead of giving yourself a particular exit, right? Just take 2%, right? Where do you want your exit? At support, right? Okay. You want to make 10%, take 2% off of that 10% and then set your take profit. And then you'll never get got on that 30 cents that you miss out on. That's
so it's like your cushion.
It's your cushion.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah, see,
just
I only
noticed, like,
cushioned here by like $10 or something, so I should have cushioned up to probably that next $100 level or something.
But at the end of the day, as much of a profitable trading strategy as that will be, at the end of the day, you're going to get cooked now and then. That's trading, right? It's just gonna freaking happen. I do know that, right? Like, I have seen the amount of money that just like, wow, man, I executed this absolutely perfect. I had a great entry, I had a great exit. And then, you guys have seen like the scam wicks, right? Where like it'll literally pull liquidity from the top and the bottom. Literally, like it will bounce, it will liquidate, it will dump, it will literally do everything in between and then go back to chopping. And it's like, good God. Good God.
You got to kill those longs and short options. But yeah, I just noticed my short hit my take profit.
Okay.
Looks like I got out with $26.47 after a $5.88 fee. So technically I made a little over $30.
Hell yeah. That's great. And for those of you watching, if you haven't paid any attention, I said this at the start of the show, I'll say it again. This is a very difficult situation that we put the traders into, right? We are literally making them trade. I'm saying, hey, I don't care what the day looks like. You're trading. And that's not what we would ever recommend to somebody. So I want to just remind everybody, if you're getting in and you want to make some money and you want to be part of the show, you want to come on, listen, you don't have to trade right now. You can trade early in the morning. You can trade late at night. You can trade whatever works best for your schedule. And I would actually suggest that this is probably a terrible time to trade. We see a lot of just kind of wah during this time of the day. So just keep that in mind. Look for your opportunities, right? Go after those opportunities. Don't force a trade, which is what ultimately is happening here. And I want to remind everybody, we got 4 minutes. Let me double check my time. Yeah. We got 4 minutes until the wheel. So in about 2 minutes, I'm going to double check and see where the 5 of you are sitting. Actually, 4 of you, because TradeFly doesn't count for today. I'm going to see
who
where
else
all of
is
you are
doing
sitting.
something, because I've only heard. I know TradeFly's doing stuff, but Johnny and OC guy, what are you guys on right now? They're
Johnny
being
was on
quiet.
E.
I don't like quiet, man.
OC guy, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm losing money like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, he's not, bro. He's lying, bro. I know he's winning.
No, come on. No, come on. Let's take a look at my mistakes. Yeah, I'll be more
let's
than
see.
happy to show them.
Let's see. What we got?
Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, let's go over my orders. I mean, you can see my total profit here. It just went out $100, right? I mean, it just reversed to me. I had caught between these two confluences. So, I mean, just for not waiting a second. So I was right here at this area for support. I did open up a long. I was said, well, you know what? I have my dynamic reactor, but I'm still pretty, I was not that into my consolidation score that high. I have market pumps, but guys, just so you know, these market pumps go from 4 hours to daily. So I'm expecting a little bit pump all the way up here for a, like a trend line coming down here. So it reversed on me, right? And I just did not close it. I did not close it. Then I reverse it right. I reverse it right here. And then for the long, again, did not close it, had my confirmation, and then finally opened a short and then just close it right here. So yeah.
But you were profitable on the last part of the trade, on the second or the third of the 3 trades.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, also, I'm just going into the 1 minute, and I'm not that fast enough. I mean, just need to be honest. I'm a 4-hour trader. So kind of like I'm moving that fast in the charts and actually not knowing so good or so well the CoinW platform. It's working against me. And that's something that usually happens, guys. You need to know your broker, right? So when you're getting to a broker, first do set up a couple of trades and then try to reverse them fast or as fast as you can. Set up your alerts, set up your points, and so on and so forth. So you don't get caught, like not knowing what to do or how to proceed, right, in the middle of a trade that needs to be closed instantly.
Lots of knowledge flying around in here, guys. If you're not paying attention, open your eyes. Follow all of these traders, not just on YouTube, over on X. The information is getting out there, whether you're getting it, retaining it, and doing otherwise. I do want to take a brief pause real quick. This is interesting. I've never seen this before. Tell me, YouTubers, if you've seen this before. Mark Dutch was gifted a membership by Mark Dutch. So this is very creative, Mark.
Wow.
I definitely gave you all the spots on the wheel, brother. Definitely creativity. Have you guys ever seen someone gift themselves a membership?
Nah, I think it's completely
Bro,
random. I've never
loopholes.
seen it.
I've never seen that either. How the heck did he do it?
Well, yeah, even
Play a
he's
little
like,
double
"Please."
dutch.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Bullish?
I said he's using those loopholes. Good job.
That's right. That's like the tax code. You know, you gotta get an accountant involved and let them help you out. You know what I mean? But I like it. That's funny. So I got you on the wheel, Mr. Dutch, for gifting yourself a membership. So shout out to Mark Dutch on Dutch's special day today, gifting himself memberships. All right. So OC guy was down on a couple trades, is up. It's 145. I need to do a check-in. OC guy, give me a dollar amount, good sir. What are you at?
1031.
1031. Okay. Drew.
1198.11.
Okay. Johnny.
I missed a good. I was up $20.
No
on my long.
No freaking excuses.
Ran another
here.
mile.
Give me a number.
No, I'm just telling you the
I'm just
the
kidding.
open
I'm
stuff.
kidding.
I
Yeah.
stopped. I exited out. I lost like $50. Then
Okay.
I opened a short. I made $45. 1,046.97.
I didn't get any of that. Can you give me a number? Just give me one number because it wasn't coming through right. Oh boy.
I think he said 1,046.97, but I'm not 100% sure.
Is that correct? If not, Johnny, drop it into the private chat and let us know. 1,046.97. That was right. Okay. Bullish, what are you at?
I am at 1,049.97.
So you're up.
Ooh.
So you're up, yes? Because I didn't catch your number right
Yeah.
at the start. I've got it from last week. Tell me, do you remember what
Yeah,
it was, or I'll go look it up.
I don't remember. I think
You were
it
at
was
1,009.
1,020 something. Or
Looks
yeah,
like-
1,009.
Looks like 1,009. Okay, cool.
1,000.
All right, so the two in the hot seat right now, about to spin the wheel, are going to be OC Guy and Johnny. OC Guy and Johnny. And hold on a second. Let me back up for a second, though. Immunity this week is OC Guy. Okay, all right. So,
Let's do it. No, I like the hot seat.
No. You're going to go on the hot seat, but I'm just saying you can't actually get kicked, is what I'm trying to tell you. OC Guy and Johnny, let's do the hot seat. Let's see where we're at here.
Oh, don't worry, your ass is going.
Oh, you're going.
Yeah.
You're going.
You're getting roasted, brother,
Don't worry,
right?
You're going. All right, here we go. All right, let's see here. So, OC Guy, since you were so bullish on being here, I'll let you spin first. Here we go. We have got, and remember, this is a $2,000 trade, however you get there, okay? Sats, $2,000 trade on Sats for OC Guy. And Johnny, you will be trading. Oh, really? You guys are both going to trade Sats for 2K. All right, you guys keep it to yourselves or not, but you'll both be trading Sats, $2,000 trade, however you get there, whatever leverage you want to use. Good luck. So Sats on both. 2K. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So over the weekend, I spent some time kind of looking at. Is that me, or you guys cannot hear him either?
Nah, we can hear you.
You can hear him. You heard what he just said?
No.
Oh, Johnny Crypto?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No,
Did you hear
I
what Johnny
can't hear
said?
Johnny.
Okay. All right. I was just making sure. Johnny, try that again, would you?
There's a bunch of different sats on CoinW. You guys probably can't hear me. I need to run to where there's some better internet here.
Hold on, I'm about to look. I heard part of it. You were saying that there was multiple different sats. It's 1,000 sats.
Yes, sir.
It's 1,000 sats is what
Yep.
it says. It's right at the top.
Mm,
Got it?
got
Should be
it.
like one of the first ones up there. It's like maybe number 4 or 5 on the list. So Best of luck, gents. You got 15 minutes to get in and out of a trade profitably. For those of you that are just showing up, today is the day. Next week, next Monday is going to be the finals. There's going to be 2 people that are going to advance from today. Actually, you know what? We can go ahead and congratulate OC Guy, even though he's on the hot seat. He will be in the final since he has, I wasn't even thinking about that, since he has immunity. So it'll be OC Guy and somebody else. Who will it be right now? Just to give a rundown. Drew is up about $15 on the day. Johnny is down about $40. Bullish is up about $40. So Bullish and Drew right now are battling it out. You guys, good luck because it could get squirrely. All right, here we go.
Yo, hey,
Yo. What's up? What's up?
Dude, my shit is fucked. $30. $30. Not $40.
I think he said he was up $30, not $40.
Yep.
This is what I think he said.
I'm just standing here waiting, bro. Like my trade is just being really, really boring.
Well, remind me what you're doing, Drew. What are you looking at?
I'm literally just waiting on my trade to hit, man. Like it's come within 54 cents and then it came within like $3 of it like closing, and I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for it to go back down to that level and get me paid. But it keeps just like I'm kind of pissed off I'm in the trade, to be honest with you, because I could have ripped this like 4 times by now, just like I did on the last stream where I was just ripped it down, ripped it up, ripped it down, ripped it up, and now I'm just sitting here, holding my proverbial junk, watching it happen. So I'm kind of irritated.
Such is the life of a trader sometimes, right?
Yeah,
just not cooperating, right? Let's see here. Enrique said he was haggling his dealer. $40? No, this is only worth 30. Oh, Enrique cracks me up. He's always got something funny to say in the chat. All right, let me, as you guys are getting in and figuring out which way we're headed with all these trades, I want to remind everybody, please, if you're not already following myself and the other traders, make sure to do that. Been definitely struggling with the YouTube overlords and actually a little bit with the X overlords. I got up to almost 5,100 and then dropped back down like 30 or 40 people. So yeah, follow me on X if you're not already. It's CryptoWarz OG, CryptoWarz with a Z, OG. And then, like I said, the other traders, make sure to give them a follow. And if you want, guys, I'm filling up the roster for next season because it's going to start. I'm actually going to take, I think, a week off in between seasons, just so you guys know, because I need to prepare. I believe that next season is going to start the 3rd of June. It'll be right at the start of June. Got some big names that are coming on next month as well. So excited about that. And then, guys, just a reminder for those of you watching, if you are at the top, I don't care if you're even down a little bit. If you're at the top of the trading charts with, underneath myself, underneath Bullish, Johnny, OC Guy, TradeFly, Drew, whoever it is, Jenna, whoever you came here with or for, I will be asking you to come on the show next season, and that'll be on Tuesdays for you, and then possibly Thursday if you end up getting kicked. So just throwing that out there.
Is there a leaderboard right now?
Yeah, I have got one, but I'd have to literally pull up each one at a time. I'm going to ask them to give it to me all together. But it's there's 2 of your people right at the top, then 2 of mine, then 2 of Jenna's, and then on down. I guess, hold on, let me see if I can pull the actual, without the numbers on it. I think I can pull it. Hold on a second. I'll show
Lunar Beaches Crypto is probably one of those on my side. He's been pretty active.
Let's see here. Team. Let me see here. I had this pulled up earlier. Let me see which one shows. I think it's right here. Let me see if I can pull this and show you guys. Okay, that shows the 3 of us: TradeFly, Keeper, and Jenna. Okay. Let me see if it's here we go. There we go. Okay, cool. I can pull this. Let me share here. Share a screen. Do I want to share a window? Man, I hate doing it this way, but I hate sharing my Telegram tab, but I'll do it right quick. All right, so right here. Can you guys see that? Hello?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
All right, hold on a second. You can see that, right?
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yep.
TradeFly, Keeper, Jenna X, AJ, Johnny, OC Guy, Alex O, Drew, Magic, and Blood. That is the lineup as of right now. You guys are seeing a little into my personal messages there, but don't worry, nothing crazy going on. So yeah, that's kind of the rundown, and I'll keep you guys apprised as to what's going on, because I'm gonna have to reach out to the different traders, so I have to get their email and other information. Who did you say, TradeFly, you think was on the top of your leaderboard? Trade Intuition?
Probably Lunar Beaches Crypto.
Oh, Lunar Beaches.
Yeah, he's probably one of the two.
Okay, cool. Trade Intuition, I think, was somebody that was looking to get in on the show next season, and I'm planning on bringing him on. So somebody was saying I should add him. Mark Dutch said add Trade Intuition. Yeah, I'm planning on having him on. So yeah, looking forward to it. Trying to get new blood in the stream, right? We've had CryptoFace win twice so far out of the first 3 seasons. Bullish Trader won one of those, and now we'll see who's going to win this one. Bullish, can you take 2 out of 4 seasons? Can you be another CryptoFace? I'm interested to see.
Bro, I'm trying to tie him, man. I might have to come back next season so I can win this one and overtake the throne.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Those are big words. We'll have to have you on next season as well. Crypto fam, if you're not, let's see here. Let me see. Oh, I had it pulled up. There it is. Okay. Let me back off of what I was about to say. Johnny and OC Guy, how's the wheel treating you? You've got about 4 minutes left.
Not good. I'm down $11 on a $2,000 trade.
Okay. OC Guy?
I'm up $2 right now. So, but it's a little bit weird because I see a red candle and then I see positive. So it's a little bit behind. So I think I'm just going to go for stop out, or just get out of the trade as soon as I see green. But yeah.
Okay. Drew, I see you're ready for battle here. What's going on?
Man, I really just need this to hit 62.6, bro. I added a little bit more up here at like 62.8 something. So I added like just a little bit more to it because it keeps, I'll show you actually, it keeps banging up on this little resistance level. Let me put my blades up so I don't like, so my wife doesn't get mad at me for basically slicing my stuff open by the time she gets home. But she's
not looking to use that anyway, so no worries.
Yeah, right. It's already done. It's already accomplished, right? The deed is done. So essentially we keep hitting this little green, like you can't really see it because it's a very faint green line, but this is a resistance and we just keep banging up on it. So now what I'm thinking is, all right, cool. If we're going to keep banging up on this thing, load up just a little bit more here, take your shot, take it right down to here to about the 62.6 to 62.615 level and call it, bro. And that's it.
But couldn't it be argued as well, right, that once you test something as resistance enough times, it's finally going to blast on through. So you got a little bit of risk there.
Right? 100% calculated risk. Yep.
Some calculated risk.
Tree. That's what
calculated risk. If it breaks above probably about 62.9, that's where this trade's probably in trouble. Yeah. But until we hit there, as long as it's not a wick too, right? But I'm trading on the 5 minute as well.
Okay.
So yeah. Everything's looking okay for now. We've got plenty of time left. There's still like 32 minutes. We're just gonna be patient.
Okay. I like it. TradeFly. I hadn't asked you much today. I know technically, you know, you're in purgatory, right? Have you been trading, or are you just kind of watching and having some fun here?
Just been watching, man. I've been thinking about getting a trade because it really doesn't matter. I'm actually looking at PayPay right now. It's had a nice push up. I'm thinking about maybe trying to short it.
Can you show it to me? Can you show me what you're looking at? Give me a little TA.
Yeah, let me. Well, really, I mean, PayPay's just been exploding, so I'm just looking for a pullback, honestly. But let me see here. I'll got it here. All right, so just looking at the 5 minute chart right now, and it looks like it's just pushing up against some resistance. Had a nice push up, but you just see it kind of trickling down. So what I'm thinking about doing is just playing this moving average right here. That's all. I mean, it's just a super quick like little scalp trade that I'm looking at, but I think the momentum is probably going to be for PayPay to pull back just a little bit because it's had such a big push up.
Okay.
So that's nothing crazy. Keeping it simple, man.
Do you as a general rule, do you like trading some of the lower cap stuff, or what's kind of your style? I know a lot of people, they watch the different traders and kind of pay attention to what you guys do, and maybe their style is one thing or the other. What's your overall, what would you say your trading style is?
So I've been trading BTC the majority of the show.
Okay.
This one is just, I'm bored.
Okay. You're just looking.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm
Yeah.
shopping right now, seeing
Okay.
what's out there. And we kind of talked about looking at the bubbles. Let's see what's moving.
Mhm.
PayPay's been a big mover, so
Yep.
I was just looking for a little bit of a pullback,
Okay.
which doesn't look like that's going to play out the way I was looking. So it's glad we talked about it.
Crypto Independent is up 800% on the WIF short. Let me ask Crypto Independent, you can drop this into the chat. Are you actively trading underneath myself or somebody else in the chat? I would like to know, because if so, just freaking exit that trade and you're going to beat everybody,
Yeah,
and you're
we're
going to be
done.
on the show next. I can tell you, like, short of you being down 1,000% from some other idiotic trade, you should be in good shape on an 800% short. So I'm interested to see, is that under one of us? Are you going to come on the show next season? Drop that in the chat. Let me know what's going on. All right, so we have about 30 minutes left on the stream. The wheel is completed, gentlemen. You need to exit your trades. OC Guy, Johnny Crypto, how did you fare? OC Guy, I'll ask you first.
Negative 4.15 is just reversing, so not ready to close it. If we can close it now, well, I'll just do it.
Yeah, close it out, Johnny. Here's Johnny.
Okay, stops. What am I at? Oh, up $2. Closing position.
A winning trade. I like it. I like it. Nice.
And I just went short on Bitcoin as well.
Okay.
Mile 6. We'll see how this goes. Maybe next time I won't run with you guys. So sorry, just on vacation.
Yeah.
And my Ironman's in a couple weeks, so I got to make sure I keep getting the mileage up. So I'm glad I was able to join you guys.
Bullish Trader last week was running, so now it's Johnny. Next week it's OC Guy.
Yeah, you got to be running.
You got to be running, bro. It is what it is.
It's the rules. You got to follow the rules. I don't make them. We just follow them.
Yep.
I feel like at least
I'm back
everybody doesn't.
Out of our control.
What'd you say, Bullish?
I'm back in town.
Everybody doesn't. I feel like if everybody doesn't do at least one live stream of them running, they haven't done it right.
Oh, all right. Well, that puts me in a position where I gotta go. I hate running. I love working out. I freaking hate running. So great. I'll do the stair
back
climber.
in town.
I'll do the stair climber.
So I should have good internet to hear. I'm a couple miles from the hotel, and I'll hop in there.
Yeah,
but
no worries. No worries. You're totally good.
Okay.
OC Guy, what were you about to say, brother?
Oh yeah, if I wouldn't close the trade, I would be right now positive. So
did you know that if horseshoes were hand grenades, they would operate differently when they, hit?
I know.
Facts.
It just was a quick. It was a quick wick. Yeah, I mean, it reversed it completely. I was on profits.
But it literally flipped
money
around
was
that
out,
quick
like-
after you exited the trade.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, go ahead.
What is it?
One single wick. Look at that. There we go. I was on lossing here, and then boom. Well, right now I'm a little bit underneath water, but it went back up.
Yeah,
So
that
is what it
sucks.
is.
Yeah, that does.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know.
That
but it
sucks.
happens. I mean, we're trading on the 5 minutes, 1 minute chart, so it should need to be quick. But yeah.
Yeah, that is never a fun way to lose. Well, no way is really a fun way to lose a trade. Chat, how is everybody doing? When have you guys? I want to know from the chat if you've been trading within the competition. What kind of have you guys been trading? Early morning? Have you been trading late at night? I know everybody has their different times that it just works for their schedule, but what kind of trading times have you guys been going after? I would love to do the show in the morning, right around the New York Open. I'd love to. It'd be fantastic. It's just getting on that schedule for everybody else is difficult. Everybody's starting their day. Either they've got a live stream first thing in the morning or whatever. It just makes
especially
it really
on Mondays. Mondays are just terrible for people a
tough.
lot of times.
Yep. Yeah. For sure. It might be something I look at some point. I'm just trying to obviously continue to get some consistency with it because, you know, people want to know when you're actively streaming. So I don't know.
No, I am so down for market open show.
Okay. Well, dude,
That's
I'd
when
love
I
to do it. I
trade,
just had to
so-
find the people that would be able to do it. One person that
that's
would have
literally
trouble.
when I'm trading. So I'm
Yeah.
down for market open show 100%.
One person that would have trouble with a market open show is, me. It seems like every freaking first thing in the morning, I've got construction stuff going on. Somebody's got a call. Somebody's got a problem, you know? So that's the other part is that even if I, you know, got people to do it, it would need to be understood that, hey guys, I might have to take some calls, which will piss people off. And, you know, I don't know. So this is what it is. Somebody else is talking about the Asian markets. Does anybody else trade the Asian markets? Or at least the Asian market times?
Every night.
Yeah.
That's when
there's
I
a
DJ
lot of
and play,
movement. A lot of movement overnight. I wake up. I can't tell you for years. I've been waking up either like, holy crap, made a bunch of money overnight, or holy crap, what happened? And it's always those Asian markets.
I don't know if anybody's tried YOLO games yet.
What is it called?
But it's called YOLO games. It's on Blast. It's really fun. And basically what
Yellow
you do,
or YOLO?
YOLO games.
Okay.
And they have a game on there called Moon or Doom. And it's Ethereum. And it's 1 minute. It plays the 1 minute candle. And you can literally say if it's going to be above or below a price, obviously like a short or a long. But dude, when you play that game during the Asia hours,
so you're just betting. You're just betting.
Yeah.
You're betting on literal you're betting on spot price effectively on perpetuals. But I'm saying they're ultimately you're just betting on a certain price above or below, and you're actively betting with your Ethereum, correct? Like you're betting in the asset.
Yep, and it pays minimum 2x, 3 to 5x, depending on how high above it is of where you got your entry, right? So it goes in 1 minute intervals. So say you go and you pay your 0.1 ETH, right? Okay. You're betting 0.1 ETH, saying this is where it's gonna, it's gonna be above this price inside this 1 minute interval. Okay. Now, if the higher you are above or below the price, the bigger your payout. So like during the Asia markets, bro, I've been playing that YOLO shit and easy 4 or 5x's every single time because it's volatile as hell. Like it's really volatile. And then usually once the stock market opens in the morning around 9:30, you have that big influx, 9:30 till about, before lunch. And then the crypto markets just trade sideways. So I feel like this whole bull run, honestly, I've been trading during those Asia hours. I mean, it's the funnest time to trade.
It's tough though, dude. It's over for me. I'm on the East Coast. It's I wouldn't technically not East, but I'm on East, time zone. I have a hard time with it, man. I've got a young daughter and, other businesses that I run during the, the normal hours of the day. So the meme coin stuff that we do a lot of, I can't tell you the number of nights that I've stayed up to either, watch a drop that was getting ready to happen, a token release, whatever the case may be. And then, invariably, I can't tell you the number of times that I've stayed up because something was going to release and then stayed up all damn night and then it not release. And it's like, I'm no, my head is just not built for that. I need some sleep. But yes, you are correct. Lots and lots of movement overnight. I'm actually going to check in on Tonald real quick. Let me see. Yeah, doing really well.
Ton has been running. Oh yeah, that Tonald, that Tonald shit you got me into ripped. I saw that too.
Yeah. Actually, I can show you guys. I drew this a while ago, but here's Keeper Scribbles. I like my scribbles, but ultimately, if I zoom out a little bit, I had a trend line that I was playing, and I was like, man, we keep hitting this on the way down. But I was like, yeah, you know what? We're gonna go up and to the right, baby. This was a big move right here. This was a nice big move. It was literally over. It was like up over 100-something%. Now it has retraced. Obviously, you can see. Right here, we have had a nice little, retracement. But the reality is I am a part of this project, and, not trying to shill too hard or anything, but ultimately I know that this is an organic movement, a lot of movement in the meme coins. If nobody's told you this or not yet, you can jump into my Telegram group. I've got a DGen group that I'm trying to educate people on. A lot of the movements are not organic. We actually paid for some ads, spent some money to, continue to promote this. And I think the political meme coins are going to do great. And this is going to be the political meme coin for Donald. So I am shaving my beard live on a live stream when this hits 15 million. It is at it's back down to 1.5 million right now. So 10x from where we're at, and I'm shaving my beard live. That's
Please don't.
I made a bet. I made a bet, bro.
Bro, do like 50 million, 15 million. Come on. That's
but
like
I made the bet at like 200K. And I do hold a decent little bit, right? So like my portfolio will be looking beautiful at 15 mil. And I want it to go way higher, and I think that it will. But dude, my beard will grow right back, dude. You know how long this takes? I could probably grow this from nothing. I'm not even kidding you. I could probably grow this from nothing in 8 weeks. So it just doesn't take that long. So it'll be all right.
Let's hope it hits 15 mil in between the Trading War shows, so people don't make fun of you not having a beard.
Yeah, I shaved it off when I had grown my beard, and I don't know if any of you had seen this before, but my beard was down to my chest right here. It was just long as hell, and I was growing it. My wife and I were trying to get pregnant for a while, and I just basically made the offhanded comment, like just saying to her, I was like, listen, I'm not shaving this thing until you get pregnant, right? Just that's what it is. And this is years ago. My daughter's almost 3. And that's how I announced to my family. I walked into a family event clean shaven, and it was really cool. It was a really cool thing where my family was like, all emotional and excited. And, I walked in with a shaved face, and they were like, wait a minute, what? You know what I mean? I went from this to clean shaven Marine Corps keeper, So, yeah, it was fun. But it's been a while since I've been clean shaven. All right, we have 19 minutes. I hear everybody being pretty quiet. I think I just want to check in real quick.
I'm getting adjusted.
Bullish is getting
went
adjusted.
to the gym and got adjusted on this. Tell everybody there's no excuse not to show up to Trading Wars.
I love it. All right, and Bullish, are you still up on the day right now?
Yeah,
you don't have to tell me exactly where you're at. But, okay, so I know where Bullish is at, Drew. If you were paying attention, how are we feeling, Drew?
I just got out of my trade profitable just now.
Okay, nice.
Let me see what I did. I am at 1225.
Ooh, Bullish, you're gonna have to trade, brother. You're 1225.
Damn, he must have been 100.
Bullish, you're gonna have to trade, my brother.
You better tell that
chiropractor to hurry the hell up.
Am I up like $40 or something?
42. Yeah, you're up $42. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Cool. All right, man.
Cool.
I don't know what I want to do now. I want to flip now.
Well, let me do some quick calculations here real quick. Let me check this real quick, but I believe that you're going to be up.
I'm actually at 1224.98, so I'm 2 cents off.
Okay.
You get the gist.
Yeah, gotcha. Let's see here.
And watch, now that I closed it early, it's going to hit my mark.
Oh, it's going to bang out.
Yeah, it's going to hit my mark at 601.
But that's
which
okay.
is fine. Let it happen.
I was about to say, that's okay. When you get it into a nice profitable trade like that, you can't. It's like looking at your hodl bags where you took profits at a point that you were happy with, and then looking back out and kicking yourself. The problem with that is that at the same time, you have also done the other side of that, right? Where you've just gotten
100%.
absolutely hammered because you didn't execute on what you planned on. So,
Yep, 100%.
Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm doing a little bit of math here. Okay. And then Bullish is... Bullish, he's up by about 0.6% on you right now. So just a heads up, this is tight. This is definitely tight. And Johnny, are you back into Wi-Fi range, good friend?
Here, let me open. Can you guys see me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Yep. I'm back in Wi-Fi. I am now currently short, and I am at 1,060.
Uh-oh. He said he was back in Wi-Fi, and then all of a sudden the Wi-Fi said, nope. No, you're not. There we go. Yes.
I can't keep switching in and out of the app. So I am up on a Bitcoin short, and I'm at 1,065 right now.
Okay, you're creeping up back on the other two. So this basically, because OC guy has immunity, Drew is on top right now by a hair over Bullish, and Johnny, you probably need, just at some quick math, you probably need to make about $60 to make this just a dead dog fight right now. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I
right,
just took a quick little ETH cat bounce and made $6. That's
Uh-oh.
$6.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me make sure it was 6. I'm pretty sure it was 6. Yeah, $6.12. Let's go.
So you're at 1,055? What you're at?
Damn it, I just exited out. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna go back.
I know. Hey, listen, for those of you watching, sorry, a couple of the traders are on their phones, but they're dedicated to be here, and I appreciate it. So they have to jump back and forth. If you guys are wondering why, it's cutting out or whatever, they're switching back over to the apps and checking on things. I like what this crypto city. I don't know what that exactly is, but smack the like, tap the booty, do something, right? Appreciate you. All right. Boom. Oh, and you can't get immunity, obviously, for next week.
It's
just what'd you say?
No,
what'd you say,
that
Bullish?
damn fee got me. It was like $3.
Okay, so you're at
$3 more bucks.
1,052?
Yeah, 150, 189.
Okay.
Or 1,051.
Yeah. All right. It is neck and neck. and then reminder, whoever the bottom two is, the audience is going to say somebody, and it's been, guys, tell me what the heck's going on. Things have been dead, bro. People have I get so many compliments that they love this show, right? But things have been freaking dead. We got 21 people in here on a Monday. What the heck is going on? Are people really that finicky about the markets not pumping? It's sad if that's the case. You know what I mean? It's sad. It's like the market goes down a few percent, and then they're like, oh, I'm not jumping on YouTube today.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that has to do with the amount of new traders in the space, because I mean, when you already have survived at least one cycle in crypto, I believe that you're already seasoned enough to understand that things go up and down as the price or as the halving event moves, right? So it's just the time of the season, right, where we broke the all-time highs, and then we are stuck within a huge range. Then I mean, new traders are going vision on projects, and then they get wasted, or they do a lot of money, and then also that feeling, or that the social media effect, that where it seems like everybody's always profitable, everybody's always winning, and then maybe that feeling from that beginner trader, it's overcoming, like, how come everybody's making money and I'm not, right? So I mean, it's just that time of the cycle. They will need to grow in it and understand that you're gonna have good days and bad days, and it doesn't matter as long as you keep following your strategy and you seek for education, and I mean, keep track of who's giving alpha across the board.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think that people have to, if they're new into crypto, they've got to get a fundamental understanding of how these markets work, etc. I guess more what. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I'm just saying I'm gonna try to get Bullish Trader here because I just opened up a $20,000 short here at the last 10 minutes, and we're gonna see.
Oh, we going full DGen.
If it works. So
We're going full DGen. Johnny is trying to catch up here. $20,000 position. That to me sounds like his whole bag. So we shall see how he fares on that.
It's $450 a margin is what I'm using.
Okay, so you got a 50x trade out or a 40x trade out, something like that. 45x.
I got a 44 is what I'm doing, but this could end badly because on the 5-minute candle I see a shooting.
This could end badly.
I see a shooting star candle, but usually sometimes at the bottom of resistance, that's somewhat of a fake out. Usually I'd like to see a shooting star candle at the top.
Show me a shooting star candle. Can you show? Oh, Johnny, you're not able to share from your phone. Somebody else can somebody show me what a shooting star looks like? Because I genuinely don't know.
It's a long wick with a very small bottom. And it doesn't matter if it's red or if it's green. It basically means that
Keeper.
buyers,
right here.
Hold on a second. Oh, did you pull it? Okay, hold on a second. So it almost looks like a hand, but I feel like that looks like the ones that I've been called I've heard called a hammer.
A hammer is Thor's the opposite.
Hammer.
Oh, it's the
opposite of that.
Bottom with the okay, so it's flipped upside down.
Yeah, so if you see one of those at the bottom, it's a hammer, and usually it's not 100% certain, but you've got a better probability of it reversing to somewhat. But again, this stuff gets thrown out the window the smaller the time frame you go to. Like if you see that on like a monthly candle, like we saw that at if you look back on Bitcoin on either the weekly or the monthly during the last high of the last cycle where we hit 69,000 or something, you will see the large shooting star candle there.
So it's a bearish, or I mean it's a bullish candle, or just depends on which way it's sitting.
The shooting star is typically bearish. A hammer, which is reverse of that, is typically bullish. But with the shooting star, what I was saying is usually when it's at the bottom of a move, it can be a false sense of security, like, oh, it's definitely going to go up from here, and then it just tanks some more because or it reverses because the buyers have exhausted because of the amount of support there. So it's higher. The probability is better when you see it at the top of a big move. And it's stronger the more you zoom out. I'm talking about the 4-hour, the daily, the weekly, the monthly. The minute candles, it's kind of a
just like anything on short term like that. That's really tough to extrapolate out, unless you're actively
Drew,
that quick.
Drew, we're at your 62.5 or 6.
I already know, bro. I already know. and bullish was coming for me, so I opened up another trade. I'm probably gonna lose out on this one because I opened up that new trade.
I just hit on that.
I mean, we still got 8. We still got 8 minutes. What'd you say? What'd you say? TradeFly? You what?
Oh, see, damn it!
I took that PayPay trade that I was talking about. I just hit on that for like $30.
Oh, did you?
$20 maybe it was $20.
Okay. And you shorted Pepe then?
I shorted it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fantastic.
Simple, man. Just looking at moving averages.
There's so many simple ideas that do well. There's so many crazy complex ideas. That's what I was talking about, where you guys have all these different ways to come to the same conclusion. And, a lot of the traders you will see come to the same number, but they get there 6 different ways.
Yeah. I was just looking for a trend, and I saw multiple rejections off of the same moving average. So I was like, I'll just play it on this next try. And I just kept a tight stop loss.
All right, so what do we got? We got 7 minutes left. I'm going to do a check-in here in about 2 minutes. So we'll have 5 minutes left, and then you guys can decide which way you want to handle this as far as to finish out and see who's going to be going in and who's going to be going against TradeFly. Because right now, if it were to end right this second, or if it was to end 5 minutes ago, it would have been OC Guy and Drew pressing forward, and then Johnny and Bullish would be going after the crowd to see who they want to keep. But that could be changing. Drew just jumped into another trade, so we shall see how this plays out here in just a minute or two. Chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna be off of here for 1 sec. I'm gonna leave my phone. I got to finish this up.
Okay, no worries. All right, is that a strategy, Drew? Is he strategizing right now? Like, oh, I'm gonna be gone for a minute, but actually, he's in the background making moves. I don't know.
See, and that was like the whole strategy of all this is I was like, well, if he's going to take a little quick position really quick, then I have to make a move. See what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. No, I totally get it. It's tough. This is why this is tough. I'm forcing you guys to play against each other in
Drew, so you're like counter trading now. You're like,
yeah, I'm counter trading. Exactly, bro. To stop him from overtaking me since it's such a small margin.
Yeah.
But that could be my undoing is the problem.
So
did you go long or did you go short?
I went long right here at the like 62,650 level.
Okay.
So we're in the negative on it right now.
One of the things I was talking about last show with Army Piper, he was in a similar situation. I was like, just match his trade. You can't lose.
I know.
Just match it.
Well, you could because one of you could exit differently than the other. If you didn't tell you when to exit.
Theoretically, like you're 1 for 1 all the way till the end of the show until someone exits. So then you really have to have some gamesmanship because then you have to be like, oh yeah, I'm still in the trade even though you're out. You know, like.
Yeah, I'm still sitting there, man, not working out too well, and you exited 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh dang it! I was just up $55. Now I'm up 36. So
dude,
we'll
that's still fantastic.
I know. Look, seeing here.
The question becomes, does that get it done? I don't know because we don't know where Drew stands overall. I can tell you that's that definitely helped you. I will say that.
I can tell you 100% that the trade that I'm in right now has already smacked me for $16.66 worth of fees.
That's not too bad.
So I have to be like massively profitable on this trade because then I got to exit too, which is going to cost another probably $10. So I'm probably popped on this, to be honest.
Well, you could set a close limit to where you're at and the 16. I don't know. I'm not making suggestions, you guys.
Yeah, I did so I set a limit on my last one, but I still got smacked for like $10 in fees.
Yeah, for sure. Depending on the money that you're trading with, that's always going to be the case.
Yeah, so I'm sure. I mean, I'm trading with like 28 G's. So I'm sure I'm going to get hit on fees for at least like $10.
Oh damn! You went higher than I did.
And spicy at the end.
We got 3 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not following all these creators, make sure to follow them. Their links are down below the stream. And if you guys want to get involved in making your part of the 40K that's available, make sure to sign up under myself or one of the traders. And then, there's going to be people that are going to be jumping onto the show next season. That'll be on Tuesdays is the game plan for right now for Trading Wars. I'm really interested to see how that plays out with the traders. The I hate using the word influencers, the creators, right? Versus the
technical analyst.
The technical analyst. There we go.
Drew, how much margin did you use?
What do you think?
100x?
All of it.
All day. Yep. 100x.
You used all of it. All of it. This is you're either going down with the ship or running away with it.
Yep.
There is a real Spartan here.
Yeah.
See, it's funny because there's two
on your shield or with your shield, bro. That's how it's
right.
going to go down.
There's two different types. Like I've been doing staying around 40 to 50, and you're, $150 ahead of me. So what you've been doing has been working. But I've had a couple I made like maybe 2 weekends ago, a big error, and I ended up losing $200. But then,
what do you mean an error? What you're talking about on the stream a couple weeks ago, or?
Yeah, on the stream, I ended up going long when we were having a large red day, and so I had to exit for a big loss, and I ended up going short once we got back up, and I ended up making like $450, which got me back up to over $1,000. But I haven't gotten that frisky with stuff. This is probably the next biggest trade that I've made with the $20,000. But I was really disappointed with what I did there because I had a feeling that Bitcoin was going up and I wasn't looking at the charts, or what I was seeing in the charts was confirming what I was thinking, and that's like a disaster. So I had to stop, and I honestly went and got a cup of coffee on the stream to be like, what am I doing? And then it was like, okay, let's look back at this stuff. Everyone around me is going short. Look back at the charts. It's like, oh, of course, zoom out. There's no indication that this sucker is going to go up within the next hour and a half. So then I ended up going short, and it saved me.
Yeah.
But,
that's trading for you, dude. It's definitely that. Okay.
By the way, I want to shout out to my fiance that she's in chat.
Oh, yeah?
So I'll move.
All right. Fiance in the chat. We love you. We appreciate you for being here.
She's keeping track
Well,
of how
OC
we
guy
do
loves you
handle our
anyway. I
finances.
mean, it's questionable, but he says that he loves you and you are his fiance. So I'm going to assume that is that's the case.
Oh.
Glad that she's here.
How does the song goes?
it.
If you want, what is it?
Don't
if
stop
you
believing.
wanna, whatever, put a ring on it.
If you what?
I
Fiance,
don't
put a
know.
ring on it.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, put a ring on
I've been working with
Beyonce.
OC long enough now. I can translate for you.
Yeah, gotcha. The Beyonce song. Hey,
Thanks,
you know
brother.
the young kids now, real quick, and then I'm going to check everybody, and we're gonna exit and see where everybody's at. How do they? The heart, is this what they're doing now? I think the young kids are doing the heart like this, right? Like
ain't
you're
seen
an
that yet.
old person if you do however you just did it, like this. Oh yeah, if you do this, you're not hip to the new like whatever the hell thing this
You want
heart
me to go get
is. I don't
coffee?
know.
That looks like some game stuff, man.
I know it does. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. I was at small group last night for church, and somebody was like throwing it up. I was like, "Hey, listen, like let's leave the gang signs out of small group, okay? That's definitely not the heart sign."
Yo,
Okay,
yo, I love you, homie. Yo,
hey Holmes,
All
let me
right.
show you some love. Okay, it is time.
So
Everybody,
I got to close out of this.
exit. Yep,
And
exit, and then I need a count from everybody. So Johnny,
Hell
exit.
yeah.
Drew,
Whoever's listening
exit.
along.
OC guy, exit. Bullish,
Got it.
exit.
dang it.
Exit the
I
trade.
got actually, I was up $30, but because of how much leverage I was using.
Nah, we don't need to hear it. Nope, we got it. We get it.
Okay. All right. So I am at 1,023.
Okay. So Johnny, you ended up at 1,023.
Yeah, I had
Okay.
overall a red day.
Okay. OC guy, I know you have immunity, but what were you?
Wait. Closing. There we go. Close. 1024.
What'd you say?
1024.
1024. Okay, so you had a red day as well. All right, but you had immunity, so you're in. All right, Bullish, are you here? Oh, we're not gonna play this game. You better be out of that damn trade, boy. You better be out of that trade, boy. I'm about to call your cell phone. Are you here, Bullish? Bullish Trader. Hey Siri, call Bullish. Calling Bullish Trader. Oh yeah, we're doing it on speaker too.
oh yeah.
Here we go.
Dude, can you not hear me on the live?
You better exit out of that trade, boy. No, nobody can hear you. Huh? But now you're not muted.
Okay.
Talk now.
Can you hear? Hold on. Can you hear me?
On the stream? No.
I've been out of that trade.
Okay, you've been out of the trade. What'd you end up at?
Same thing I was at.
1,051.84.
Yeah, whatever it was. My bad. I'm paying for my thing right now.
Okay, so 1,051.84. And okay, so but you've been out of the trade. Like that's where you ended.
I told you I did.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. And Drew.
I think I'm toast, man. I had a profitable trade, but I got smacked. 12.10.75.
Hold on a second. I'm about to see. 12.10.75. So you're $27 up on the day today. And yeah, Bullish got you. All right.
Yeah,
so
I shouldn't even taken that trade, should I?
Here's what it comes down to. No, you shouldn't have. But I mean, get it? Like it's what it is, right? Like he was right on. You guys were right on top of each other, and you decided to go for it. Doesn't mean you're out, okay? Crypto fam, I am putting up right now a poll. I'm going to put it for 5 minutes. I'm putting it into the chat right now as we speak. Who do you want to see stay? So I'm going to start a poll right now. Who stays for the 1v1 with TradeFly. Audience, I'm putting this in here right now. It is going to be Drew or it is going to be Johnny. And start poll. All right, the poll is in there. We got 24 people in the house. I need to see 24 votes on this. And if you guys go 12 and 12, if that were to happen, we're going to go with whoever led on the day today. So if you guys do tie, that will end up being Johnny was down. Yeah. That will end up being Drew. If it's a tie, it will be Drew. If not, we'll get the numbers here. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. So we're going to be about 10 minutes running over, but I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to run this poll and see how everything goes. Good luck, gentlemen. Congratulations to OC guy.
Everybody that's here like up on their account though, like over the whole thing?
Dude. Yeah.
See, that's pretty badass, bro.
That's
the
great.
fact that everybody is actually
That's the first season that's happened. That's the first season that's happened.
Yeah,
sure.
In the trading conditions that we're in, like I'm jacked to be up 21% on my account in like 6 hours of trading. That's nuts.
It's freaking crazy, dude. It's really good. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it looks like OC guy is up about like a hair over a. He's got like let's see, like 2%. 2%. So he's about 2.4% up. Johnny's 2.3% up. Bullish is 5.1% up. And Drew, yeah, you're 21%, dude. That's freaking huge, bro. That's huge. That's fantastic. So, all right, we're gonna see here in just a minute as the chat figures out who is going to advance into the TradeFly 1v1. That'll be on Thursday, and then one of those two will be next week on Monday for the finals. So the finals are going to be OC Guy, Bullish Trader, and then either Johnny, Drew, or TradeFly, depending on who goes over to the 1v1. So we're going to find that out in just a minute.
Bro, that long would have been killing it right now. It's at like almost 62.8 now.
It's part of the reason this is so hard when you have to exit. You have to enter and you have to exit trades. It makes it
100%.
Damn near impossible.
That's what crushed me the first show. I took a short, and literally within an hour of the show being over, it
was a good trade, just not in the amount of time that you had to execute.
Yeah, and I had to mark it out because it was the end of the show. So I double screwed myself, and I was like, you got to be kidding. So I've been like fighting out of this hole the whole time.
We used to allow people to trade outside of and, let them do that. But ultimately, we had a couple people fall asleep and got liquidated. And now all of a sudden, they didn't even have money to trade. Like, we just had issues, right? We had issues, okay? That happened more than once, by the way. That happened more than once, by the way.
I'll give some people some – I'm going to drop a little gem, bro. These conditions are exactly why, and I do not recommend this in real life. Disclaimer, I do not recommend this in real life. But these conditions right here are the exact reason why I was hitting 100Xs. 100X leverage, 50X leverage. I think the lowest leverage I took on a trade was a 40. I think my very first trade might have been a 20, but then I was like, dude, like, by the time, like, in order to make real money on this, there's no way that I can take these. I just have to go in, and if I'm going in on a trade with conviction, I don't see the difference in between me doing a 50 or 100X leverage. If I'm going in with conviction, I'm convinced it's going the right way for me, right? So that's why I kind of ramped it up. In real life, in normal life, where you don't have these conditions, I don't usually hit more than a 20X leverage, and I stay more into the 10 to 15X range because it just gets inherently risky the further that you go outside of 20.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the only time I use more than 20.
Yep.
This is the only time.
Exactly. Yeah, and I just trade Bitcoin, man, like.
And the amount of money that you end up paying, let's call it like it is, right? It's a fees game too. The amount of money that you end up paying on fees, whether you're on the show, whether you're this exchange, that exchange, it doesn't even matter. Like, the more that leverage is jacked up because you're playing with, theoretically, which actually is real, you're playing with a lot more money. So people will be like, man, I can't believe I had this much in fees. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I know it only felt like you had a $500 trade open, but you had a $50,000 trade open. You know what I mean? And Yeah. And it feels like crap because you really were only risking 500, but you had the upside potential as if you were trading with 50K.
I'll be honest though, this has been freaking awesome for me because, like I said, I don't usually go over 5, 10x. 10x like is degenning for me. So like being able to figure this out and like do some scalping and some intraday stuff, like that's not my game. Like I'm totally a swing trader. But this has been, it has, and I've learned. And like the past like 3 times I've done it now, I've been profitable each time. So it's been awesome, dude. Like I'm actually appreciative of like even having me on.
Well, it's been great, and you've done really well. I want to shout out to the chat. You got 1 minute left. It is 53% Johnny, 47% Drew. So if you haven't voted, get that vote in. You got 1 minute left. I got a little timer set here. You got 1 minute. Actually, that's about to expire here in just a second. So if you didn't vote, do your vote. We're at 53-47. There's been 15 votes. 6. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah.
50-50. 50-50. We got 12 seconds left.
Truthfully, I feel like I should be going in because Drew has proven to be the better trader of the two of us during these last few episodes.
The poll is over. End poll 50-50. You guys, the audience loved both of you. Drew, you are going to advance because your percentages on the on today and overall were higher than Johnny Crypto.
Hilarious,
so
All
congrats.
right, cool.
Congrats.
Appreciate it to
Congrats.
everybody that voted, man.
Dude, everybody freaking killed it. Everybody's been in the positive. Like, that's fantastic. So for those of you just you know, if you guys weren't paying attention, the finals are going to be OC Guy, Bullish Trader, and then either TradeFly or Drew Wolfer. Those are going to, so TradeFly and Drew Wolfer, Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same rules as we have here. The only thing that I tweak is a little bit with the wheel, and it's going for the final, you know, so we'll talk about that. But ultimately, congrats to all of you. Drew, TradeFly, good luck on Thursday. OC Guy, Bullish, congrats. Johnny, you did a fantastic job throughout the trading competition as well, dude. So thank you, everybody, for all of your hard work and having some fun on the stream. Anybody have anything that they want to push out there before we sign off? Anybody got anything going on they want to push people's attention towards?
May 16th, 1 p.m., correct?
May 16th,
Thursday.
Well, is that the date? 3 days from now? Yes,
Yeah.
the 16th, 1 p.m.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, cool.
I know. I'll be tuning in to see who wins.
Yeah,
Good
it's
luck,
gonna
guys.
be fun. It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
have to
fun.
gear up, dude. I'm gonna put some camouflage on and everything. I gotta get ready for Drew.
You better get ready. Hey, Drew's ready for battle every time. He's got a sword and a
It's going
shield.
down.
So, yeah, you better be ready. All right, Crypto fam, I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you for being here as always. Question everything, trust nothing except for your boy CryptoKeeper. And until next time, hodl like it's hot. We will see you soon.